Hello everyone, welcome to Bernadette's Kitchen. Today I'm going to cook one of my favorite dish, which is goat curry. And this is one of the delicacy that where I'm from Bangladesh, that we eat this, and we make it with a lot of spices actually. So for that, and you're gonna need, this is here 2.5 pounds of goat. Then I got onion, 2.5 red onion chopped up really finely. And this is around 4 to 5 red potato that you're gonna need. And there one tomato I have, and some green chili. And here is, for this dish you need a little bit more oil. So I didn't use that much oil, but this is 5 tablespoon oil that we're gonna use. And here is two teaspoon of, this is a coriander powder. And this is 1 tablespoon of turmeric, 2.5 teaspoon of cumin powder, and this is 2.5 tablespoon of ginger, and this is 2 tablespoon of garlic paste. And here I have 3 teaspoon of red chili powder. Instead of that, if you don't like hot, put paprika. And here I have 1 bay leaf, and then I have this is the cinnamon stick, the whole cinnamon stick, and I have some cardamoms and some cloves here. Okay, and let's start cooking. Okay, so when your oil hot, let's put the onion there, and then we have to saute this onion for quite like at least 5 to 6 minutes. You will see it when it comes a little golden brownish. And same time with onion, we're gonna put our bay leaves and all these ingredient here, and we're gonna saute with this for a couple of, at least 5 to 6 minutes. You will see it when it gets golden brown. Okay, so onions are looking like this, and now we're gonna slowly add all the spices here. So let's go ahead and add it. We're gonna use the ginger and garlic paste before we use anything. So this is right here, and let's cook this for a little bit, like maybe 50 seconds. And then after that, we're gonna add other spices. Okay, we're gonna add a little water here, so we can make it a really nice paste. And now we're gonna use the turmeric, cumin powder, coriander powder, red chili, and tomatoes. And now we're gonna cook these spices for this is the main tricky part. If you want your goat curry to be really good and flavorful, you want the spices to cook for a little bit longer, like at least 5 minutes, I would say. And then you put your goat in there. And we're gonna add a little bit more water in there. Okay, here you go. And of course, salt. Let's use some salt. Use a little less salt at the beginning, and then you taste and see if you need more salt. That's all, what always I do. So let's use some salt. So like pinch of salt actually, like 2. And we're gonna add a little more water. So this paste, this gravy, we can cook it for maybe about 5 to 6 minutes. And then we're gonna add our meat in there. Okay. So now let's cook this gravy, and then after this is done, we're gonna add the meat. So here you go. You see, start looking like this after 5 to 6 minutes, and then now we're gonna go ahead and add all the meat that we have, and cook this one without any water for at least 5 minutes, maybe more. And then we're gonna add some water. And potato, we're gonna use it in the end, like halfway cooking, because I don't want the potato to overcook. So here you go. Add some more salt in here, and we're gonna cover it for a couple minutes. Okay, now we're gonna add some water here, which is like, I don't know, maybe 2 cups of water that I put it. And just make sure all the spices and everything go, mix together. And we're gonna medium heat, and then we're gonna cover it for about like 15 minutes, and then we'll uncover it, and again we cover it for another 15 minutes. It's about take like, you know, like 30 minutes to 40 minutes to cook this goat. Okay, so 15 minutes over is around 15 to 18 minutes, whatever you feel like it. But now we're gonna add all the potato, and then we're gonna cook this for another, I would say 15 to 20 minutes. It depends, you know, how if your goat is already cooked and everything. And I just want to tell you guys, instead of goat, you can always use beef or lamb, but you can use the same recipe for those too, if you are not a, you know, goat eater. And here you go. Now we're gonna cover it and cook for another 15 to 20 minutes. It smells amazingly. I cannot tell you guys how this smelling right now, the whole house, and I mean right now it's just really good. So anyhow, in between, just uncover it and make sure it doesn't stick in the bottom, and keep the stove in low, and then we're gonna cover it again for 10 more minutes, and let's just cook it in slow. And we're gonna serve this with either rice or bread, whatever you want it, but I prefer rice because that's the way I grew up, eating rice with the goat curry. So I'm gonna give it with the rice. Okay, I think our goat curry is done. Smells amazing. So I just want to tell you, before you serve it, or so you can take the cinnamon stick out and throw it. And here you go, the goat curry is done. And also the little all the cardamom and all the things that we put at that time, you can take it out one by one and put in the side, even the bay leaves too, so when people eating, they don't get this on their plate. Okay, and that's it. Here you go, we are done with our cooking, and we're gonna serve this with the rice. Here you go, goat curry is done, and as you can see, I served goat curry with some basmati rice here, which is always the best. And here you go, enjoy. And if you make this curry, and please, any recipe that you make from my side, try to, if you can take a picture and put it on my Bernadette's Kitchen Facebook page, you know, share, and I would be really happy and glad to know that you guys are using the recipe and everything. Thank you, and I will see you next week. Bye.